Hello, my name is Haley, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about constructivism. Constructivism is how people learn by taking prior knowledge of a subject and adding new knowledge to it. Students apply knowledge to experiences they have had in the past, and this can either add to their knowledge, it can change what they know about something, it can have them questioning a topic, which is great because gets them to explore new things and learn new ideas. Some theorists with constructivism is Piaget and Webcam. They're two theorists that studied student learning and discovered classrooms need to be constructivist environments. Piaget's theory is based on discovery. Children should construct knowledge meaningful to them, is something that he believed. Webcam is known for a more social constructivism approach because he believes cultural and social content are significant to learning. The differences between constructivism and traditional ideas is that constructivism has more student interaction. The student finds their own conclusions and works with the teacher to learn new information, also with peers and different things like that. Traditional teachers lecture and expect students to absorb what they are hearing, but after so long, it's really hard for students to pay attention when they're just looking at a PowerPoint or watching a lectured video or just listening to the teacher. So it's better to have students work with each other, group work, hands-on activities, things that get them to question their learning so that they can learn more and to add prior knowledge to that, and different things like that just help students be more well-rounded. PAR stands for present, apply, and review. Present is when information is presented with new knowledge and explanations through teacher talk, videos, and written material. Apply is when students apply information learned in an activity like worksheets, just questions and answers, and exercises with examples. And review is when key points are discussed with explanations that link all the learning together. PAR is different because students don't discover the learning necessarily for themselves. They have something more so guiding them, like, for example, a worksheet that they have to answer the questions to. They don't get to make their own questions. They don't use self-assessment, peer checking, or doing their own corrections, which is something that is important with constructivism. And they relate because they're both a process of learning that teachers use to apply new knowledge. The scenario I used for explaining constructivism with a PAR relation is the Four Seasons. I thought it would be a good lesson because you can present the students with the topic and they can create their own questions to ask the class. So we can go around the room, I can draw a few names, and they can ask questions, for example, like what time of the year does it snow? And students may answer winter, and this can get a basic idea of what students know from what they don't know about the seasons. And then we will apply new information to their prior knowledge by playing a game with something I thought of was like using flashcards with different pictures and words, like pictures of colorful leaves to describe fall, picture of snow, the beach is a picture that would describe summer, or even doing words like hot, cold, chilly, things like that these flashcards, students can hold them up with a partner. They can work with partners or in groups, and they can guess with these flashcards which season it is, or different things like what happens, like you go swimming during the summer. Something like that might be, swimming might be a note card, or a flashcard, I mean. So that's just one of the ideas that I thought would be great, using the present, apply, review, but with more of a constructivist relation. That, and then we could do, afterwards, we could do a worksheet. After the game, we could do a worksheet with the 4 seasons and have different questions. They can answer the questions. We can pass papers to different partners. They can make corrections, and the students can go back and correct their own work, which would be just enforcing that stage of learning. And then at the end, we would review what we knew about the 4 seasons, and now what we currently know with our prior knowledge and now our new knowledge. So that was an example that I thought would work in the classroom as well as anywhere else. So yeah, that's just a little introduction on constructivism and what it means. Thanks.